you're exposed in some of these areas, and a fall could be deadly, you know, and but that is always part of the game.
Extreme is if you fall, you won't look the same when you get up.
It was pretty exciting. I was talking to God for a few minutes there, it seemed like.
Just living in the bathroom with a dog dish, everything else seemed irrelevant. Big air didn't matter.
Yeah, it's amazing all the forefathers of extreme skiing are dead. You know, I don't think that's really where we want to go.
9 to 5, never. Heli skiing forever.
Hello? Who? Oh yeah, I've got your application letter here somewhere. We're always looking for good skiers. Okay, we got your application, got your name, and now we've got you on the review process list. Okay, we'll let you know. Thanks, bye-bye.
I think it's safe. I think it's, we'll tell in the first 3 turns when you guys go down. So we're the ultimate test.
Okay, Tom, we're going to check out the bottom of these cliffs and see what the landings look like.
That sounds good. Yeah, they're looking good. Those are some really radical lines. Make sure you guys got enough snow that we don't want you hitting any rocks and coming off.
I admitted I caught the biggest error. I heard from down below, they said, take it with speed, and I yelled down, why? And I didn't get an answer, so I figured, okay, we have to clear the rocks. So I, instead of taking those extra 3 turns, I just straight ran it.
Democracy has so disappeared in the United States.
This country is both racist and anti-feminist.
Consolidated hasn't been shown on TV. Consolidated not attainable in stores. Consolidated is not even a consumer product yet. This is no rock and roll band. It's a unique creative vision of a small isolated group of individuals. A team skilled and dedicated, searching for the knowledge that will enable them to improve the quality of their lives and the lives of those around them. Address and rectify a personal history of general disregard for all life, human and environmental. You'll behave in a manner befitting your stature. You'll exhibit profound humility in the company of all women and peoples of color. You'll abstain from acts of idle or wrongful gratification. You'll abstain from substance abuse or profit off exploitation. This is no consumer product. Help us win the war against inequality, racist, sexist, and economic. Before it's too late. This is neither law, religion, philosophy, or fashion, and should never be represented as such.
Have produced such arrogance and snobbishness in America.
You will reassess and prioritize your life in accordance with the principles of intelligence, compassion, and accountability. Status of family, friends, and community are foremost in your thoughts at all time and are inseparable from the creative process itself. This is no rock and roll band. It's a democratically executed form for
Irwin Lodge is this place outside of Crested Butte, and they had just gotten 3 or 4 feet of snow. You ride up on the snowcats, or snowmobiles, about 10 miles out of town, up this closed route. And you get to this lodge in the middle of the mountains. Freshies everywhere, every line. It was the best.
Is he going to be all right?
He's pretty shaken up, but I think he's going to be okay.
That's good.
Can you send me out a new skier? I'm short one.
Okay. How about Eric Warble?
Eric Hubel? Is he any good?
Of course he's good. He's in the review process.
Okay, send him out.
He's on his way.
I can see flying sparks from fingertips. With your touch sets my skin ablaze. White hot passion in a midnight summer dream. But if our love grows cold, I'll scream. The fire of love, burn me up in your flame. The fire of love, burn me up in your flame. The fire of love, burn me up in your flame. The fire of love, burn me up in your flame. Oh, burn sky.
Terry Cook is a great guy, just a heart of gold, always positive, good guy, but the sickest human being I've ever met. This guy is just insane, on and off the hill. He's just a rage to party with and to live with. It's a total experience. but get him on the ski hill, and he just goes nuts. He's one of the strongest guys I've ever seen, and he powers through anything. But sometimes he'll line up a cliff that we'll be looking at together. We'll be lining up a cliff, Terry and I. I'll be thinking, yeah, that's nice. I'll look at it. I'll be psyched for it. He'll be psyched. We'll agree. No real heavy talk. It looks nice. Maybe 50-foot cliff. I'll jump off it. Whatever. Look back up. Here comes Terry. Boom! The big, huge 50-foot backflip lay out of nowhere. And this year he's gotten into front flips. That's like his new thing, front flips. So now he totally just swannies off them. Laying him out and rolling over at the end. Total experience to be with that guy. Something everyone should do once in their life. Great way to grow up. I recommend it to all you parents out there. Buy a ski area for your children. Do it for the kids. They could be doing this right now.
I've been on the U.S. ski team for 5 years now as a mogul specialist. I've been skiing this stuff for a little while. I guess I'm kind of a rookie to the cameras. Maybe someday I'll get rich and drive big Cadillacs.
Talk to us about securities.
Security? Well, like, you know, the lifestyle, traveling all the time and stuff doesn't leave you a lot of time to be, you know, a stockbroker. So we have no stocks and securities. Our security, I guess, is beepers and shovels and the fact that your friend can dig fast enough to get you out. But
those aren't really long-term bonds or anything. You know, we're into short-term securities and high turnover.
Yeah.
I don't know about
Our bonds are
security
very-
traveling with 5 guys.
Our bonds are very
secure.
strong, though. Plenty of security. Alinka, talk to us.
Talk to us.
Harry, have you ever been hurt?
Minor injuries.
Your neck? You ever break your neck?
Nah, twice.
Twice. Arms?
Both.
Both. Thumbs?
Both.
Both. Legs?
Both.
Both. That's good. I like to ski with someone who's never been hurt before.
Never broke my nose though. Keep the big hammer moving because I'm kind of fast.
I thought real skiers don't have real jobs.
According to the words that we have done on earth today, so we shall live in truth. His majesty has shown us a better day.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, nor taketh delight in the way that the unrighteous go. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth fruit in his due season.
What's the recommended depth of snow for jumping? Say like a 67 footer, like, you know, it's probably the smallest thing that like you would do.
Well, I would say to 3 feet is probably plenty with it.
Really?
You know,
there's some rocks underneath.
of course.
Right,
it
there has to be a
have
base underneath. 3 to 4 feet of fresh, 2 days for it to settle to get dense. If it's too light, it doesn't do you any good.
You just go right through it.
Yeah.
We see a place, a wide open space. We don't ask why, we only try to make it. Ask the world why it turns. Question the sun, how does it burn?
First couple turns up top are pretty icy. Get your speed going a little bit, but it's pretty predictable up top. Once you get down in, some of it's slid, some of it's wind buffed, It's kind of hard to predict how much you're going to sink down in the turns, but it's a lot of fun.
We see the sun. It's the only one. We don't have time, but we commit the crime. Ask the stars why they shine. Are there answers in the shrine?
I knew it, man. I was thinking, I was like, even if I land on the rocks, go over. They're flat, I'll just go head over heels.
Beyond the eyes of mine. We see the end. Will you stay, my friend? We don't have a clue. And you ask if I love you.
Submerged. My head ended up 3 feet underneath the snow. And couldn't get my arms. My arms were pinned out to the side, so I had to just start pounding my head back and forth until I got an air pocket there. I was able to breathe in that for a little while. Then it caved in on my face again. I started choking and panicking. And I was pretty much just on the verge of passing out when the cameraman's hand hit my face and I vomited up the snow and was able to gasp for some air.
I see the answer divine beyond the eyes of mine.
coolest thing about that shoot, the Delenza shoot, I hear that's where they make everybody practice. You know, all the guides around here, they gotta warm up there.
Mm-hmm. I hope it's not crowded when they get in.
Yeah, if it's crowded, I'm hitting one of those guys. The thing about these shoots is you just can't point them and run out of them. You know, that's what will definitely kill you. You gotta ski every turn precisely and keep your speed down. Yeah, it's funny that the Europeans, you know, they don't consider extreme skiing cliff jumping. It's skiing the chutes over here.
But you
don't want to fall up there.
No. And we've entered the if you fall, you die zone.
What, 10,000 vertical feet? It's got all kinds of skiing. Lots of off-piste. I can dig hanging out here for a while, you might say.
The Europeans just say the word mountain. They say it with respect.
It's cool that we're here, and if we respect it, we'll be able to come back again and again and again.
An automatic transmission. I live to bathe in RF emissions. A warning sticker is virtual permission. Experience is wisdom, but I can't afford tuition.
It was more of a 1.5, and the snow was pretty deep. It was pretty exciting. I was talking to God for a few minutes there, it seemed like.
freedom, and it's freedom in the hills, freedom in the mountains. That's why this area here is it's untapped, it's unlimited, and there are no set rules, and you can go and do what you think you can, and that's the way it should be everywhere, you know. And it's the old story, but the last great places we got here.
Nobody has come up here yet, either for the competition or for anything, hasn't gone, you know, taking their breath away. They appreciate it, and that's, nobody goes, oh, this is like Chamonix, you know? Oh yeah, there was a place like this in, you know, Bambahudi. But nobody has done it. They're going, why is this such a secret? How come nobody knows about this?
It's been very real. I mean, we've been humbled, we've been excited, we've had everything. Deep bottomless powder to extreme ice conditions to very scary landing zones, helicopter, just things that you don't normally experience.
Skiing this line on a wet side of a hill. It had gotten a lot of sun bake. It was on some rocks, coming down over maybe a 30-foot drop. I was skiing it, everything was going pretty well, but once I hit the steep face that had been sun-baked, my feet got swept out from underneath me, and it carried me towards the rocks, and I tried to point him and jump off the rocks, because I had to jump over some rocks. Then I hear from above, and off of all the rocks from up above comes this huge wet slide, mushes me on the back of the head like that, totally bends me over forward, and your first reaction is just fear, adrenaline, to just convulse and move and try and break free. And I was doing that, and I couldn't move anything. I couldn't move a thing. I just got this air shaft from where my hand had been to my mouth. It was as long as my arm, and I'm looking out through this tiny hole, and John sticks his face in there. Don't worry, we'll get you out. Stay calm. Not being able to move is hard. It's a hard thing to do. something I hope I never experience again.
Get me John Trina.
Let me talk to you about John Treman's ski stunt. He lined it up, he zoned right in on it, went down, looked at it, he threw some snowballs off, he got his line up, looked over it, into his own world, you know, really clicking in, and he wanted to do it, so I didn't want to give him any negative feedback. He and I agreed that speed was his friend. The most spectacular ski stunt I've ever seen. It's that big and that scary. "145 feet. I was there, we measured it with climbing ropes.
I've jumped 100-foot cliffs before, and I really thought that this extra 40 feet wasn't going to be too much more for me to deal with. But it ended up to be quite a bit more than I'd ever expected it to be.
If you want to get good in the air, you got to spend some time in the air, and bungee jumping lets you go big.
Sun burns down from an empty sky. Steel in your hands and one last desire. Trial by combat, you live or you die. On the reckoning day, there's just you and the sky full of fire. Down to just one bright day, when the light and the darkness do battle. Survive or succumb, cause there's no other way. In the reckoning instant, it's only your fire that matters. on your left-hand wing, while the angels sing on the other. The world